Shabba. Hopefully we be alive and looking good. We do be live, I think. Excellent connection, apparently. So, Heidi ho, folks. Welcome to the Sunday stream. Today, or this week in No Man's Sky, we're going to be continuing friggin' look for the Explorer. Because while I intended that to be the last one last week, looking for the Explorer, I just found myself unsatisfied with what we'd found. So we're going to give it one more shot. And we do have one we found last week, which was pretty good. It had an L shape and a decent bonus. So we do have a backup if we don't find a better one this week. Let's just get this stream whacked out on Discordo. Publish. Happy days. How's it going, folks? Good to see you all. Peter Stark, the speaker, Grey Wolf. I always call you Grey Wolf, but it's Grey Wolf. Josh Fowle, how's it going, guys? Bruce Welsh, yo. Good to see you guys. Hope you're having a swish Sunday. Let us whack into Barry Bratwurst. I did just revert to a backup, I guess is the best way of saying it. I just copy pasted an old, I say old, it was from the 10th. Because I can't remember if I did something weird while doing some testing on the previous one I had. So just to be safe, we've got that. It's still the it still includes obviously last Sunday's. Been doing a bit of testing and experimenting. Hopefully release the results pretty soon. Milton Pace, yo! Heidi ho. Welcome. Right, so this one, there's no way we would have come to a station and not checked it. So I can say with pretty good certainty that we've checked this one for the stats and stuff. So let's carry on to the next. Shaday's Rooney. Top points. Who's in friggin' top points now? So Peter is just destroying the competition with 1.65 million, which is ridiculous. I feel like the points don't mean anything when you have gamble. A-Train is almost at 1 million, no way. John is just over 700k. Old Explorer 130k. Azusa. So Azusa I don't think has ever gambled. Which means 23,290 points are purely from watching, chatting and donating, which is ridiculous. Golden Gek is at almost 20k, and he doesn't really gamble much. Bloody hell. Ridiculous. I need more things that the points can be spent on or something. But the thing is, that's the thing, like, there are ways for, like, to do giveaways and stuff, but I can't do giveaways when the points value is basically, you know, nothing from printing points with gambling. Mr. M, yo. Shadazy. Let's see if we can find a 3-star system nice and quick. Yagashkata. Probably not the perfect way to pronounce it. And Eagle to you, good sir. Yeah, Eagle requires 10. You'll never get through that 1.6 million. Please help again. What colour system for Earth-like planets, please? Your best bet is yellow systems, because yellow systems have the highest chance for lush. Even better would be to go to the 10th galaxy, Isentum. You can do this by going to the core of like the previous 9 galaxies, or the easiest method is to complete the Artemis Awakenings mission. So Awakenings goes into the Artemis mission. That goes into like the Purge and stuff. At the end of that quest line you get a choice. I believe pick the green system, the green option. It should, I think nowadays it might even actually tell you that it's to do with lush, and that will send you to Isentum. And Isentum's a great galaxy, mainly because lush planets are like twice as regular. So if you go to yellow systems in Isentum, you'll have the highest possible chance of finding lush planets, which are going to be the ones that are Earth-like. This must be the place. Oh yeah. It must be. Right, let's see if we can actually get a freaking good bonos. And dude, if you have more questions, man, keep them going. I'm always happy to answer questions. You never know who else might have been curious about it or something. I'll keep doing that without switching to Explorer. So, sunspot wangs. Y'all like sunspot wangs? Why? Right, 200 hyperdrive, meh, and meh. Supercharged. Check the other holes. So, supercharge is terrible. And even though that's in that, the top would be like 276. Not horrible. It's not... As this is for hyperdrive, the fact that it's touching the top doesn't matter. For something like a bulk cache and a multi-tool, we wouldn't want these, like, out of the L shape or the cube or whatever. You wouldn't want two of them. If it's a cube, it's not so much a big deal. If it's an L shape, you don't want two of the L touching the top or left side, because if it's a right side, then you can just expand slots. It's below, you can expand slots. And if it's above, you're having some of your best modules here and not being able to put other modules to support and give you adjacency bonus on top. So that is where. Let's see, that's the F hole. Okay, another not horrible, but meh again with the bonus. Haven't noticed any patterns here either. Meh, meh. Right, next system. Or hitch a ride with a friend who has access. Oh yeah, all that. Yeah, use a Huber. I believe we still have a Huber channel. I don't know if anyone's actually around. Surfkey used to pretty much solo that, like giving people Hubers. I'm wondering. You could also check the teleporter in the anomaly, because sometimes there's a base featured by Hello Games that is in Iceland. It's the next most popular galaxy, for obvious reasons. We are about to paint to skibidi babidi doody. And a skawoosh. They need the 3-star system. They need the system now. They need the 3-star system. There's what? No, not that one. You've massaged that one. Bifrost. We're going to the Bifrost, guys. Might see Thor there. Bas van der Shans, how's it going, dude? Shadez to you. I thought you told me that's what we forgot. Bifrost tuning. It's the sound somewhat. Do I bother fighting this? Yeah, why not? Need to make sure I don't hit the dang Pretorius. Skibidi dumber. Let's get that filthy shield down so I can obliterate your face, lad. Lad. Transponsters. Come on. Have at it, show. Face beam basically makes you invulnerable. You know, and it works. Hi-oh. For those who actually don't know, the phase beam has an effect to where it will give you... it will basically, like, Thinking like life steal, it's like shield steal. So it'll basically steal their shield while being quite effective against it as well. Also, when it comes to freighter battles, you are fine just hitting a freighter or a thing, but if you destroy anything, then they'll, you know, turn against you. Yeah. So if you have particularly powerful weapons, you need to be particularly careful about not hitting the freighters. There we go. We're losing sight of him. Where's that last one? Oi, you! Move aside there, boy. We're British, don't you? Wow, there's 3 more. There's more than 3 more. Frick's sake. So who's this one who's just around me fighting me now? There. Look, you sausage. We have shield break. Kick his ass. Thank you. I want that transponster. Right, 3 more. Frick's sake. 4 more. Oh, for goodness sake. Where you at, homie? I'm gonna smack your ass. Come on. Bitch. I'm not sure I'm fighting on proper on form today. Right, let's get... I still want the transponders and stuff. So phase beam selected. There he is. And the shield's back, baby. Definitely need to, if you're going to use a phase beam, you do need to upgrade. It's not good enough for that. And why didn't I get a transponder then? Well, that's annoying. What the hell is this guy? That, for goodness sake. Gotta make sure you don't leave them alone for too long, guys. Otherwise, their shield's just gonna come back. Because they're bastards. That's why I flew after that one a few pirates ago. Alright, where's this last, hopefully last one? Where the freaking... How spinny is he bloody flying? Satisfying shield pop there. Just thought I haven't got any squadrons on this one. Frickin' finally. My goodness, that was so many pirates. Udingzol. Udingzol to you too. Right, let's go and get our reward. Alert. Navigatory Shadoozery. Shabba. Yes, Omega is done. I didn't find the time to do it. The reward ship Zane is flying quite nice. Yeah. It is super swish. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it has all ended. I wasn't sure when it ended. Was hoping to get it done. Oh well, fingers crossed that they redo it again. Yeah, they should do it in the end of the year. Certainly hope so, anyway. Oh. Barry Bratwurst. On your ship, sir. I would like a reward. It's pathetic. I just saved your ass. You're pathetic. Oh, actually, crap. It's A-class. No! I'm glad it wasn't S-Class. If it was S-Class and I just took the reward instead, that would have been brutal. I didn't even look at the ship though, the freighter, whether it was a model I'd like. Shed glyphs for this system. I'm looking for fan wing parts. Fan wing? Is that like... I don't know, I'm guessing you saw it on a thing then. So system is this. There's your system address. I'll just leave it there for a few seconds. Old Explorer, how's it going, man? Hope you're having a swish one. Oh, the hauler has fan wings. Where can I find freighter upgrades? Doing what I just did. So when you see a freighter being attacked, you can save it, and if you request like payment for saving it instead of the actual freighter itself, then you'll get a cargo bulkhead, which will give you an extra slot in a freighter. What galaxy am I in? I think I'm in Euclid still. Yeah, Euclid. Yo, seriously, how's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. Right. As far as ships, like, freighters go, this isn't a bad one. It's just very short. Whoa. Look at that bloody lag spike. This is not bad, but it's just short. So when it comes to these type, I think they can have up to six sets of the double cargo slot sections in the middle, whereas like the Dreadnought style can have like 7, I think. Been a while since I've tried to get a new freighter. Yeah, been a while. Scooby-Doo-Doo. So that, try later. Now watching stream. Snails, yeah. So yeah, when it comes to those capital freighter fights, they can happen randomly now as well on top of this, but the basic rule is, I think it's, oh crap, it's 2 or 3. I think it's 2 hours of gameplay and 5 warps have to be met before another one will spawn. So when I say Dreadnought, I mean more Dreadnought class. So Dreadnought class, so that how it looks, but as a trader one, not a pirate or sentinel. So yeah, the Dreadnought Sentinel. So not a Sentinel version. The Sentinel version can't be taken. Max Lightyear from a freighter, as in with all the parts, like to all the upgrades and everything. I'll need to consult the wiki for the bonuses. I do not. That has not stayed in my memory for the past several years. But I believe it's around 6,000, if I remember correctly. But that might have been before the inventory switch. Concave Mike, Golden Gek, how's it going, guys? Good to have you. Oh, so yeah, sorry, you wanted the upgrades, of course. Thank you, Heck. So yeah, the upgrades you can either get some. You do get salvaged S-Class upgrades, don't you, for the freighter tech from destroying the Dreadnought. But also, the most reliable way to get them are from derelict freighters. So you'd want the emergency broadcast receiver from Helios or the salvage dude on a station. Here, I'll just show you where he is. This guy. So you can buy an emergency broadcast receiver. It's actually an emergency signal scanner nowadays, I think. And that you can use that to find derelict freighter. Each system has its own derelict freighter. If you find one in the system, every one you get in that system will always be the same as each other. Same layout, as well as the same class of freighter upgrade that is dropped to the end. Now, if it's something like the Hyperdrive, it will also have the same stats. So there are well-known ones with like 250 light years bonus ones, which is like, or you know, whatever the max is, it might be higher than that these days. So you can find derelicts that are S-class with the highest bonus, and while it will give you a random upgrade from the 7 potential freighter upgrades, if it gives you the hyperdrive, that hyperdrive will always have that stat. And as the only ones that are different in stats are the hyperdrive, and I believe, is it the cost? So the cost or the mining. Only 2 of the 7 upgrades actually have different stats, so it's possible to find a derelict with the highest possible stats in both those modules, and then just keep farming that one for all 24 of the modules you would want to full upgrade your freighter. 4873, so yeah, it must have been 6,000 something before the inventories were flipped around. I don't just master jetpacking up to the right point on the race platform. Right, let's see if we can get... Oh. Damn it. There we go. Nope. Shabba. Nope. Come on, give me a good one. Nope. Nope. Yo, Swordman, thank you, dude. Friggin' hashtag an 07 friggin' sword in the chat, guys. Thank you, man. And also, when I said no, this actually has that L shape. So this would be good, except that bonus is terrible. So unfortunately not. The max this will go to is 221. Swordman, thank you, dude. Hope you're having a frigging swish weekend. Thank you for the info. No worries, I'm happy to help with any information I can. Always. It's been many years and some of the information's been a bit muddled up in my head. But I still have the wiki light for No Man's Sky in there. Hell's yeah, man, Sword. Thank you, very kind, dude. Very much appreciated. Have you been playing more this week? By the way, we aren't doing the portal glyphs this week. We'll do that next week. So next week we're going to be doing the portal glyphs and making some cash. So we're going to basically visit Sword's farms and make a load of stasis devices and stuff. But we need to get the portal glyphs first. So we'll be doing that. Like the hat, by the way, Saints will suit you. Well, thank you. This hat I got from the No Man's Sky Meetup in Guildford, just outside the Hello Games office, 2 years ago, I think. Hello Games, they dropped in like 30 boxes of merchandise to be given out to people who attended the meetup. And it had like a hat in it, a t-shirt, both of which I use regularly, some patches, a mug. There might have been something else, but I can't recall. But yeah, it was awesome. The meetup and the hat. I really like this hat. It's like my favourite hat. Shabba-dee-doo. Oh, there we go. Shabba-dee-doo. You're working on Perma this weekend. Got it tough getting used to the inventory. Ah, yeah. Yeah, the lower yields or lower capacity on inventory is brutal when you're not used to it. Not Space Teddy hat. It's exact same like style. So like the it's flex fit, like the same, I don't know, model as that hat. But I just picked up the first hat I saw. I have the Space Teddy hat and this hat. Right, let's see if we can get some good stuff here. I sure miss your Saturday stream, Miss Sword. Yeah, it's been so long since you've streamed, man. Like, has it been multiple years now? So for those who are fairly new to like this sort of circle of No Man's Sky or whatever. Sword used to stream mega, like I think you were probably the most prolific streamer for No Man's Sky for a while. Can I ask a general opinion of the chat? Sure. I've started a channel of outdoor adventures here in Alaska, and I'm looking for a decent but user-friendly editor program, or suite for stitching together my GoPro and drone footage. If you want it to be successful on YouTube, you want something professional. So DaVinci, Adobe, or if you use Apple products, then you'll want Final Cut. All three, I've heard from many people, are exceptionally good programs. I use Adobe. It's the only one I know. So it's the only one I can actually speak to. But using... I don't know how it is these days, because I haven't used a cheaper editing program in like 8 years. So for all I know, there are some free ones that are really good. I mean, DaVinci has a free version. But if you want the videos to be successful, you're going to need to be able to put more into it than literally just cutting it together. I mean, you can make it successful that way, but the amount of experience and knowledge you'll need when recording in the first place to be able to do that is way above a normal YouTuber. That's just my thoughts anyway. Don't know if the chat will have more. Doopity-doo, scabbity what, get in the hole and see if it's good. It's not good, it's pretty bad, it's absolutely terrible. Just video and audio cutting with simple features on Windows 11 is a default video editor, not a lot, but good for starting. I do agree, it's good for starting, to getting used to some things, but if you want them to look good to almost anyone, then, you know, it'll be fine for like family and stuff, but like you need to put crazy effort when recording, because like most movies in history have literally just been cut together. That's because they put all the effort into the actual recording, and then the edit after is pretty straightforward in comparison to, you know, the recording. But YouTubers tend to do the opposite. Like, as a whole, obviously the most successful YouTubers put all the effort into recording as well, but most YouTubers, and most of which aren't that successful, don't. They put all the focus into the edit after, because they don't have the experience to know what they need to know in recording, so then they try and put it together after. So that's just like a big difference, that experience is required. So pretty much the best advice to anyone who's starting to do like YouTube in any way really is just gain some experience. Just keep making stuff, keep doing it. The more you do it, the better you'll get. And there's nothing that can replace just doing it. It sounds annoyingly straightforward, but it's kind of what it is. It's also such a creative medium that there's no like straightforward guidebook. Oh, here we go. Mouthga and filthy. The UK NMS players in here. There are a few for sure. I notice you're using the tethered ship control thing. I can never get used to that. That's the only one I've ever been used to. So I'm just used to it. That's the only reason I use it. The other one might be better, but I just need to get used to it to work that out. Just video and Kden Live on Linux. Yeah, I've never spent more than an hour using a Linux system. Let's switch straight back to friggin' Windows. Again, wasn't just not used to it, so It's one of those things, could be better, but I need to get used to it first. I'm actually not looking to be successful as I'm sharing with people I already connect with. Okay, so yeah, that's a completely different thing then, yeah. Then I wouldn't recommend paying for a monthly subscription for like Adobe, or paying quite a bit for a paid version of DaVinci. I would recommend either getting a cheap version of DaVinci from like Humble Bundle or something. You can sometimes see it on for like 15 quid. Or just get a free version. I think they do have a free version for it. It's a lot more limited, but it's way better than Windows' own editor, as far as I know. So that's dinner. My ball ship does 775,000 DPS. My photon cannon. With my photon cannon. I mean, the only way that's possible is if you've modded or save edited the crap out of that. 775,000 DPS is ridiculous. Although, wait a minute. Let's have a look. So if we look at my... Where the hell is my photon cannon? Why is my mind going weird? There it is. So see, like, 775,000. I mean, just naturally, I think that's impossible. I'm just trying to think, is it actually impossible? Should I be that... what's the word? Straightforward. Saying how late will you be streaming today? I'll be streaming till, so 2.5 hours more. I knew it, Gabby's popsters are not like spicy there. I'm an old shy guy and I'm doing trips into my remote property. And a lot of people from various groups want to see what it's like. I have a pretty unique opportunity and I don't mind sharing. Hells yeah, man, that's cool. Sounds good, man. And like, I would advise, even if you're just sharing it with friends or family, do try and... You're probably going to do this anyway, but do try and make it as good as you can. Just because it's so much more satisfying and you'll enjoy the process more. If you can try and... I don't know, like when you're talking to the camera, and I would recommend talking as opposed to just like filming silently. Like long drawn out things aren't that interesting, even for friends and family. So if you can... you don't have to be on camera. You could, as you said, it's GoPro. You probably have a strap of some kind, maybe a chest mount or head mount. The audio is going to be a problem because getting good audio remotely is pretty tricky. I have a Rode mic, and that was not cheap, and even that's difficult to work with to get good audio. But a cheap lavalier for like 10 quid would actually be far superior to a GoPro mic. You know, the mic that's actually on the camera itself. Trying to think, and before every time you are about to show something or record something, I would recommend just thinking about how you're going to do that. So think of it as a scene, and then just think about it before you go into it, so you're not constantly thinking while the camera's going, and you're trying, like, so it doesn't constantly interrupt your thoughts and stuff, your actual speech. That's just a thought, like an old wildlife documentary. Oh, so maybe adding narration on top of it. That's pretty cool as well. That can work. In that case, you can actually focus even more when recording on the cinematography. You're not going to have a gimbal. They're pretty expensive, especially for a hobby. I don't have a gimbal either. For those who don't know, a gimbal is something that you put your camera in to keep it stable when you move. GoPros have some technology with the recording to stabilize, but it always ends up with ripply footage most of the time unless you're really careful. Even with a gimbal, like, it can be tricky. So I would advise for cinematic, definitely try and you won't want all of your footage to be like this, but you want a good amount of it to be still. So, like, having your GoPro on a mount tripod or something, if it's like cinematically watching some stuff that's happening, but obviously if you're just showing static things themselves. So if it's a movement, then it'll be good to have your camera still. If it's a static, then you'll want to provide the movement. But I don't know. This is probably just me slightly overthinking everything. But no, my GoPro is marginally stabilized. So what he's talking about there is basically that the camera actually takes in way more pixels or resolution than you actually have the footage. So then it gives it room to be able to move the actual footage that you see to feign stabilizing. So if you see, like, say the camera picks up this and it actually records that, it has the movement of this to be able to stabilize what is actually being focused on. So then while the camera moves, it acts like a gimbal of sorts. I'll send you a picture, however I don't know how to DM you. So what's that? A model saver is used to be able to dupe the photon cannon. So I have 2 of them installed. Yeah, so I would include exploits into modding and save editing. Dark Lord has got 2 photon cannons as well. So basically, it's not naturally attainable. That's all I mean. Drone is gimbaled. Oh, you got a drone as well. Nice. Oh crap! I haven't done any here, have I yet? So let's quickly check these. Dang it. Actually, I haven't really been checking because... Oh, holy! Oh, soup chop slots are so terrible. That's a friggin' 119% bloody bonus. 1% off max. But slots are terrible. $217.1, that's pretty high as well. Slots are better, but still not great. If I ever monetize, I have to quit using the drone footage or actually get commercial license. Oh, is that like Alaskan law for using drones? So like you can't use them commercially? Well, for obtaining footage that would earn you money. I'd definitely work out exactly... Oh, US law, wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess it would cover under that. Yeah, drones got, like, seriously restricted pretty quickly in most countries. Because people are being dicks and, like, using them over airports and friggin' military bases and stuff. And people's homes, it's... There are creepy people out there. Don't gamble your gimbal. Yo, Diana, how's it going? Good to see you. Shudare the Rooney. Every time I look at my desk, I look at this. I still need to send Golden Gek this. I still have it, Gek. You wanted a note. So I think I gave you $1, didn't I? Did I give you the $1? I think so. And that's as small as a note I could have. It's like the equivalent of like a tenner here. So it's like the smallest note they have in Japan. We just started doing my ship. Ooh. Fancy. Shabbity-doo. Yeah, the novelty hasn't gone yet for these. I mean, well, it's calmed down a bit, but they look so cool. It is key. Let us see if we can get a good one here. Here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to be checking the friggin' mortals as well. B. G'day. G'day, mate. How's it going there? Oh, I went the wrong way, all right. Oh, no. Oh, for son of a... There we go. Let's check it out. Oh. Let's have a look-see. Nope. 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 Yes, I got the thong song in my head now. Baby, come sing it again. All night long. Let me see that Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo, baby. Nope. Man, I was so young when that song came out, and I loved it. Come on. Why can't I speak to you? I just want to talk. Hello there, Mr. Envoy Fiduciary. And I'll take some free, why not? Oh yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, I need a mercenaries guild to give the transponders. Dump the truck. It's quite for a license like that. Yeah, actually, I'm curious, do you know? Oh, falls under FAA, Federal Aviation Administration. But even the private pilots have gotten into trouble with monetized accounts. They consider it commercial use if the aircraft is used. That seems crazy. I seriously doubt every YouTuber using drone footage has a commercial license. I assumed it was like a national park type thing, as opposed to all across America. Hey, did you find yet? Yo, Ballistic Gola, how's it going, man? Not yet. I found a decent one last week, but we'll look for a better one if possible. We're just going to 3-star systems. I don't think 3-star matters, but I'd rather have a teleporter full of 3-star systems than not. And Guillaume. I will check. I'll bring up the screenshot from the one we found last week, the best one. Just so we know what we're trying to beat. Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Scooby-Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, baby. Let's Scooby-Doo-doo. Oh, there we go. Gashul. Let us go to Gashul here. We will get their meatballs. It could be considered offensive. Hello, I am Thor, and I'm going to teach you all of the exercises. My impression isn't particularly good. I haven't really done one before of anyone from Sweden. It's so bad. Good lord. That's like an impression of the stereotypical that is nothing like the real accent. It was actually specifically an impression of Mike Israel's Swedish impression, or Scandinavian impression in general. Mike Israel is from a channel called Renaissance Periodization. It's a fitness channel. It does for muscle building, and he's hilarious and terrible. Like almost he's a professor of like sports science and stuff, and like he's an actual I think he might be a PhD and everything. He's a very knowledgeable guy. Keeps up on like pretty much everything to do with health science and stuff. And like half the words come out of his mouth are dick jokes. And his Swedish impression is interesting, to say the least. Nope. Oh no. Man. Let's do. Ooh, not a bad Hyperdrive rain. Do. Oh no, awful. Awful. Absolutely terrible. I thought ABBA were in the room there. You find? I've only found 4 or 5. Not bad though, man. Right, let's see what the old one was. Let's bring my screenshots up so I can find the one. The one. Okay. So this is the one. It's not in a perfect bonus right now. I'll just make sure that is the only one. Okay, yeah, it's better than this one. Although this is pretty damn good. So this is the one we found last week. There we go. So this like supercharged slot layout isn't perfect, but it's not horrible. And the bonus is 220.4. So that's a pretty damn good find. To be fair, I do have every part. Well, that's the thing. I'm checking the parts that I actually want specifically for the ship I'm building. If it looks terrible, I don't care what its bonuses are. I just don't want it. I like the hip bottom the other way around. Ooh. What? I should look him up. Last weekend's snowshoes trip near destroyed me. Old legs burned out pretty easily. Yeah, definitely have some good tips for... like, his main stuff is bodybuilding, like competitive. But he does do a lot of videos that are just for what he would just call normal, sane people who actually just want to be lean with a bit of muscle and not like the Hulk. But like he himself, I believe, like uses like steroids and stuff. He's very open about it. But he also doesn't advise people use them. It's like in his opinion regarding that, it's... Oh, I didn't check the models. As far as he's concerned with that kind of thing, like, the only reason anyone should ever use them is if you have nailed your training to, like, the perfect degree. Everything is... like, your lifting is, like, perfect, like, visibly. Like, super smooth, hitting the muscles perfectly. And stuff like that before you should even think of touching steroids to go the next step. It's not just steroids, gear in general. Obviously, like, I'd never even think about using that stuff. Same people, I heard they should exist, never seen it. I can tell what the bonus is. Oh, so I'm just looking at that, the hyperdrive range. Because the bonus is based on... So, the ones we're looking at only have a hyperdrive. So, I've just thought, I think that was Viking, but we'll go to find another one soon. So, the hyperdrive gives a bonus of 100. That's the hyperdrive range value it gives is 100. The bonus will be the 100 multiplied by the bonus plus 1. So if you look at 20.4, then remove 1, so that's 119.4. So the bonus is 119.4%. It's easy when there's only the hyperdrive there. Very easy. But obviously when there's more modules, it's a bit hard to work out. Given up on ship crafting, I've come to the conclusion that it's a choice of either having custom ships or having good ships. Whoa, no, I mean, you can get the perfect stat custom ship. But your only options are fighters, explorers and stuff at the moment, so it is a bit tricky. Oh, nice. That's Viking too. Need to remember to hand into the Mercenaries Guild. I was systematically going through every part in one system, but it's 9,310 combinations, so I gave up before my brain did. I suppose if you were doing every ship, I would be very surprised if it was 9,310 combinations when it's Explorer, because the wings are interchangeable and it doesn't change anything. Although that would only cut it down somewhat. It's like haulers are the worst. They have so many wings. So there's like 235 different parts, aren't there? Total. Across everything. Sorry, just make sure I'm caught up. Reminds me of that early Inter cartoon, the guy who counted to 55, also Spoople. The Spoople, yeah, that's from Family Guy. That's why I say it's like it's one of those random clips where Peter is doing a sports thing, like the Olympics or something, and he messes it up, and a Swedish guy comes over and is like, that's why we call it Spoople. That's why we call it Spoople, Peter. And that's it. It's like, because he's disappointed, and that's apparently supposed to cheer him up. It's weird. Is No Man's Sky still your comfort game for mindless grind relaxing? No. Mindless grind relaxing would probably be Fallout 76 at the moment. I haven't played Helldivers. I don't even really know what it's about. What is Helldivers about? And yo, Belson, how's it going, bruv? Sure does it. Nope. No. I mean, the stat was good, but... Nope. And no. Next station, robots in disguise. It's about democracy. Co-op shooter, lots of enemies. Okay. Is everybody's inventory reversed when using a refiner now, or did I hit some button that did that? How do I not have a refiner? I'm not sure what you mean by that, to be honest. I'm playing Hogwarts for a bit, but stopped as child want to build ship. Hello, Envoy Enrondon. What? Oh, it's the Explorers Guild. Yeah, of course, yeah, it's not split to the thing. Not Viking specific. Do do do. Scabba doo ba da ba doo. Currently, in Fallout 76, we have a double XP weekend. I've only played for like 2 hours or something kind of this weekend, but I think I've been power leveling, so like I'm at level 602 at the moment. I started at level 556, so I've got quite a few levels in like 2 hours, and also trying to get the scoreboard rank up. So I have seasons, like similar to like expeditions in this game. Is any playing on experimental or released? This is released. Why is this? I read the experimental notes. I didn't think it was anything particularly noteworthy that people would really care about. That's been the same for the last couple of patches, which is why I haven't released a news video. I haven't seen a reason to make a video for it. Level cap is crazy in that game. I've seen people get thousands. Yeah, the highest I've seen is like, I think 17,000, level 17,000 or something. I think it's 17 or 12,000. Basically, freaking ridiculous. I was playing with someone with level 2,000 and something called Vault Girl or something. In the encrypted event last night. That was badass, man. I've finally made a full Overeaters Union power armor set. So I now have a full power armor set of pretty much the best armor in the game, with like the best legendary effect, main effect. Not the I've got some pretty good pieces on it, but not fully. Basically, it blocks like 6% of all damage per piece, as well as the normal power armor stats. And I used that, took my rads away, so it's full health, and like took on for anyone who's done encrypted, I took on 2 of the pylons because someone was already on the 3rd, and then tanked the Sheep Squatch Assaultron using a Vampire's Flamer, and I was invincible. It was amazing. So level cap for items, does leveling matter after a while? So items only go up to like level 50, like weapons and stuff, and not every weapon goes up to level 50. There is talk about a level 60 armor coming soon, but not anytime just yet. Ooh. So the reason leveling above 50 helps is you'll get perk cards, as well as legendary perk cards is probably the main thing. So legendary perk cards are every time you level and you get a perk card, if you don't need that normal perk card, you can trash it to get 2 perk coins. You have 6 legendary slots, or up to 6, and I think you have to level to like level 300 to unlock the top one, or 200 or something to unlock the 6th. These legendary perk cards have 4 ranks, and they start naturally at rank 1, and it costs 50 perk coins to get to rank 2 to upgrade a single legendary perk card. 100 for rank 3 and 150 for rank 4. And these legendary perk cards can give some very good bonuses. I mainly use the ones that give me extra special attributes, which I can then use to have more normal perks, as well as the advantages from having those. I mean, if people are actually interested, I'll happily show my character at the end of this stream before we log off, but I doubt too many are particularly interested in Fallout since 6, I don't know. Do 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 do. Shabba-da, ba-da-ba-doo-doo-doo. Come on, dang it, dang it. What's the level cap for... Oh, sorry. Hello, everyone. Maybe the Expedition 13 we make Solar Starship. Just an idea. What, as in... What, you thinking the 13th Expedition might be about creating a custom ship, and it should be a solar that they haven't yet introduced? I mean, that would be cool. It's like a huge time sync mechanic. I mean, yeah, it's an MMO. Well, it's not. It's kind of an MMO. So it's like a lot of the things. It's a very grindy game in some aspects. In most aspects, actually. For instance, in my stash for junk and stuff, I have like 33,000 steel. Because it's an old character. I generally play games with a single character. And this character I made, like... Actually, I think I made this one a year after it released, so when Wastelanders released. That's quite a few years ago now. It's a fairly old character. I've got almost 1,000 hours on the game, I think. Nothing compared to No Man's Sky. On No Man's Sky, I've got 4,000 something, I think. Let's have a look. Curious now. 4,419.1 hours on No Man's Sky. Oh, Hyperdrive got no fuel. Hey, I have a bit of fuel. But that's it. No. It let me go somewhere it hit it. Yeah, like there are definitely... So like that Union armor set required 720 Union stamps to purchase the basic plans, not including mods. Probably 1,000 stamps with mods. And the majority of those stamps were earned from expeditions. Each one takes 15 to 30 minutes to do. Or did, the better expeditions now. And each expedition only rewarded 10 stamps for a successful completion for the first of the day, and then 8 stamps after. And if you failed a few things, it was like 7 and 5. So it was a stupid amount of effort to get the stamps required to just buy that armor. That's before giving it legendary effects. So yeah, it's a massive time sink. But it's also just like, it's nice to chill and just pop on, do something for 30 minutes, then done. So like, I have a full set of that armor. That's my latest one. My main armor is actually Secret Service armor, and it's not power armor. So this Union armor is power armor. My main armor is not, because you can't have unyielding effects on power armor. Unyielding basically means that if your health is 20% or lower, then you'll get like 3 plus 3 in all attributes except for endurance. And if you're like, your health's at 60, like 40% or lower, for 20 to 40%, then it'll be like 2 in each one. Then it's like 40 to 60% is like 3. I mean 1, sorry. So to keep this, we purposefully have ourselves irradiated so that our health cannot go above 20%. So we constantly have lower than 20% health. We use many different perks that boost you when you get really low, so that your damage is higher, your avoidance is higher, stuff like that. And it's called a bloodied or unyielding build. And our weapons are also have the bloodied effect, which is the same but increases damage by up to 100% for with your health, or 90% with your health being lower. So basically that allows, as intelligence as an attribute gives you more experience, that allows you to get levels quicker with an unyielding build. It also gives you more agility for action points and stuff. I use a VATS build primarily, so like an accuracy and automatic targeting based build, which relies on action points, stuff like that. I have a few different builds though, like a melee one as well, which... Have I actually been to this one? I'm not sure, so let's go in. No, I won't have been this far away. Like a melee build, just focus on a chainsaw. And Thorn Armor, which is full health build. Because Thorn Armor can't have unyielding either, so I have an Overeaters on that. Basically, Overeaters, if your hunger and thirst are full, then you get the full effects of the 6% per armor piece reduction. And that allows me to take on particularly powerful mobs that will do a lot of damage to me. Because it's a full health build, it's also massively damage avoidance. and some effects require you to melee them to finish them off. So in those circumstances, I'll go to my Thorn build and just obliterate. Meta builds, for real, for real. Yeah, I min-max in every game I play. No! Oh, son of a... Oh, wrong one. The amount of time it took me to get my Secret Service armor is even more than the Overeaters. I'm still improving it now. So basically, you can roll legendary effects on armor and weapons in the game. Obviously, the stuff required to do that is expensive and takes time to get. But you generally get it just doing events and stuff. So you build it up somewhat passively. And so like I'm using those every so often to try and improve the gear I have by re-rolling legendary effects to try and get better second and third stars. And well, dang it. That is a Traders Guild. What are you doing right now, by the way, in NMS? So, currently, we are checking the shipbuilding in each system. So, when it comes to shipbuilding, I'll actually just check this and I'll go back into the menu and explain it for any people who aren't aware of how it works. I'm also checking those multiples in case there's an S-class cabinet. So, when you go in this is Explorer screen. So basically you have left wing, hull and right wing. Reactor core is the same for, you just buy a reactor core from the ship technology vendor. So the reactor core determines what the class is. You can have C, B, A and S class reactor cores. So the class basically dictates the range at which the bonuses can be. So S class has the highest range. Now, the left wing, hull and right wing for explorers, haulers and fighters have different 3 parts. Each of these parts added together will determine the seed for the ship. And that seed determines the bonuses within the ranges set by the class. So, if we check Sunspot Wing with Dragonfly S hull and Sunspot Wing, this ship, if we assemble, the paint doesn't matter. That's why I'm not changing it until I found the one I want. The paint doesn't affect the stats, but each of these 3 items does. So if we assemble, then these supercharged slot locations, as well as the bonuses, stats, will be the same with those 3 parts in this system, no matter how many times we do it. But you can, so this says 202.5. If we change the hull, so if we change any part, we change the hull, that is no longer 202.5, but it's 204, and the supercharged slots from different locations. That's because we changed one of the pieces. So each of the pieces together creates the whole stat. However, we can go, each system will give its own bonuses to that seed. So the system counts as well. So think of it as 4 different parts. These 3 parts, as well as the system it's being done in. So we're traveling to different systems to be able to check if the parts we want as the ship have a good bonus. Yeah, it's definitely time consuming. This is the 3rd stream we've done it in. So we've probably done it for 4 hours now, because we did collect some parts and stuff as well.
Shadaisy.
Yo, Dark Lord, how's it going, man? The reactor class determines the decal colour, by the way. Yeah, I saw Jason made a video on that. Or included it in his video. But for me, I care way more about the stats than the decal colour. It's a very cool note though. Like, it's good to know. I'm also only going to 3-star systems. It's also the placement of the parts. I mean, that's kind of what I said. So yes, if the wings are asymmetrical, yes, it will matter to swapped over. If they're the same part, it doesn't. I have tested that. Because we specifically tested whether, like, even though it's in the same stack, obviously that doesn't, like, we expected it not to matter because it's the same part in a stack in an inventory, but we kept them separate inventories to make sure that we were using different ones in each parts. But yeah, if it's an asymmetrical, that will obviously matter which side it's on as well. Because with that's only an issue you need to think about with explorers, because they're the only ones that have two swappable things, aren't they? All the others have thrusters, fuselage, and wings. Obviously, it's cockpit with hauler, but this was talking about with the 9,000 combinations. Yeah, I'm just surprised it's 9,000 is all. I didn't think it would be 9,000 just for hauler, because that's why I presumed maybe you were counting the other ones. The hull is greater than the sum of its parts. Right. Oh, we're automatically on Explorer, nice. So for me, the reason I have multiple hulls, but I'm keeping the wings the same, it's important to me that I have these wings because I really like these wings. They look really cool. The hulls don't look too like they aren't too different from each other. So I'd rather check each one and like maybe have the hull that isn't perfect but is very similar with amazing stats. So I'm just basically increasing my chances of finding my perfect one. Although I'm not a fan of the Firefly, I much prefer Dragonfly. I might just stop looking at Firefly at this point. Because this is a Dragonfly with that. It's not a big bubble. But none of these particularly good. We still have a Traders Guild. Let's check the Mortal. It's giving me proper flashbacks though, Blitzcola. Wait a minute, having this guy in a friggin... That's actually really cool. Like, showing a brand new helmet and armor. This giving me proper flashbacks, Ballista, about when we're doing the original things, because Blitzcola, I believe, you were the one who actually discovered it, weren't you? That you could consistently upgrade to get the bonuses to S-Class. So basically, you could find a ship, an explorer of any class other than S, then upgrade it to S to get like the bonuses. And those bonuses would always be the same, because it's based on the seed of the ship. So then we did massive searches to find perfect explorer hyperdrive bonus stats. Like, it was like a race between us all. I think the video's still up. I don't know if it's still actually accurate now though. 30 times 30 equals 910 holes plus the 310 symmetricals. I don't look for those. To be honest, when it comes to mathematically working out statistics, like probabilities and stuff, my brain shuts down. I've never looked at the calculation to do it, even though it's very simple, to actually be able to know without thinking, and that's not something I can do in a stream, so I'm just going to have to assume you're correct. Zane confirming around 1:45 from now. Oh, 1:45 from now, so 7. Oh, good lord. 8. Yes, 1:45 from now. Sorry. It's like seed part plus part plus part plus core. Yeah, and I've got a database with thousands of 180.9 ships that I need to update, yeah. What is greater than the sum of its parts? Take trouble the system particularly do. I'm not sure what you're questioning, Dark Lord. Oh, do you mean why Sword's asking? Oh, Sword's gonna stream! Frickin' frick, yeah. Sword is gonna follow the stream. Oh, we're raiding the crap out of you, man. Damn straw. Awesome. Yo, Mandrake, how's it go, man? Good to see you. Anyone notice the roof platform linking post curved wall, etc. in the catalogue after this last update? Know what they are for. Let's have a look. Do you know where specifically they are? Decoration. Right. Yeah. Oh wow, that's an old one. Have they added that back into the game? These are Atlas Rises parts. So these parts were taken out. It's not last page either. So these were parts that were like buildable during Atlas Rises and were taken out during next. I think it was next. Yeah, it was next when they introduced the new build base parts. I wonder why they're back in. I mean, it's cool. Wall, curved wall. I feel like this is just a bug though that these are back in. And this. And I'm happy to have them. I wonder if they have snap points. Are they even obtainable? Let's check in a sec. We'll go onto my main save to see if I can build with that. Because that had the recipes originally, the plans. I don't think we just checked this, did we? Nope. 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 Okay. Similar to the other one. The other one was 2020.4 though. But this has the better cockpit. Or, you know, hull. I think we'll mark this one. These are the parts. Oh. Dragonfly S-hull. And system. Right, no mercenary skills still. My goodness. Bummer, I was hoping they accidentally leaked some space station parts or something. Nah. They are not buildable. I'm still going to quickly check. It'll only take me a second to look. It's like... I'll actually have to check something soon. So I didn't check before I started. So play launch date. I mean, yeah. That's fine, Dark Lord. But I still want to save myself. Well, that's the thing, Grey Wolf. This account, this one I'm on now, is a launch day save. So this account had all those plans. So whether it's learnable or just buildable, then I should be able to build it. Let's go to... First of all, let's go to restore point. I don't want to keep that Alice scepter. What do you mean, shush? It was obvious. Gek Annabelle has said you're a noob. She saw you on. Rate the crap out of him. Does he require service? Potentially, it might be a bit backed up. Yeah. My goodness. Right. And yes, I'm still trying to get the perfect Atlas Scepter. I've sunk at least 20 hours into rolling Atlas Scepters now. At least. I just can't stand the thought of settling. It's terrible. I've learned a lot though about how the seeds work. To Area 42. Literally a test base. I wonder what caused them to all be visible though. It's like a value had to be changed to make them visible. I don't know. Yeah, those new the new parts for the stations do look friggin' awesome. Guessing they just aren't assigned to a category in here. Nope. Yeah, nothing in here. Just gonna read how it placed near the corner table. Oh well, I just looked through everything, so. Yo! Mixel! Heidi Schnitzel. Yes. Barry Bratwurst. Try glitch building from the discovery menu. Is that a thing? I've never heard of that. I wouldn't even know how that could ever be possible. Oh yeah, we've already checked this one. Oh, I want to check the immortal. Nope, cool. Cool. Because I do want to get a nice Atlas Scepter on this save as well, so then we can build it up on the stream. I'm not going to roll it on stream, just because it's the most boring thing to ever exist. To watch, like. Like, I find it so tedious now. I've done it for like 20 odd hours. So. Hyperdrive has no fuel. Son of a booch. Hot dang it. What the deuce? Oh, I don't own a freighter on this one. Okay. Pardon me. Can I build any with what I've got? Sweet. This will set us out for ages. You can click build freighter parts on planets by selecting from discovery menu. Really? Crap, I want to try that now, but well, let's go to this system first. Itchy schnoz. I'm sure Dark was trying that out if he didn't already. Oh, Dark Lord, so are you checking one that already has those parts built from a long time ago to see if you can duplicate them? I've never considered that. Yeah. No, look. Nah, it sucks. Did you try the discovery menu Nanoplasm was on about? Ooh, nano! Made my own okonomiyaki. It was good. I've actually made 2 now. 2 days in a row. It was so good. It came out way better than I expected. It's the first one. I didn't really have any like meat to put in it or like fish or anything, so I just put some bacon on it, like Hiroshima style. I know it's technically supposed to be pork belly, but to put some bacon on the one side. It was pretty good. However, last night I had a couple of Cumberland sausages, so I cooked them, chopped them up, then put that in the batter with it as well, and that was freaking delicious. Worked really well because Cumberland is just sausage, mainly pepper flavored. Yeah, I was in both of them. I used like mochi cake. Like I've had those for a while because I heard they'd be good in it, so I bought some. But like they're like solid, the most solid, hard to cut blocks of mochi I've ever seen. And like I couldn't believe that this was going to be edible. But like I cut them into chunks, put it in the mix, and it was delicious. They went so soft and sweet and mochi epicness. It was crazy. So like I imagine that's the kind of one that they'd like grill with like a teriyaki sauce or something. For like, you know, like a mochi dango or something. I tried some of those when I was over there. It was really cheap. It was just from like a freaking convenience store in a station. It was tasty. But yeah, loved it. So good. Also, my freaking Katsuobushi's out of date by like 2 months. But I fail to believe, I refuse to believe that that can go out of date if stored correctly. It's like the driest thing in existence. And it tasted great, so it's fine. Oh no, Skullface, what? Is that a bad idea then? Using out-of-date Katsuobushi? I know it's fish, but it's also like the driest fish in existence. So for those who don't know, Katsuobushi is skipjack tuna, like a fillet that has been dried and salted to all hell. It is so hard you could easily like use it as a weapon in a zombie apocalypse and it would never fall apart. Like it's so hard, it's ridiculous. And the way you use it is by very, very thinly shaving it, and it's used as a base for soup and stuff. But it's also used on okonomiyaki, as well as I think takoyaki, as like part of the topping. So for the topping of the savoury pancake, you put like drizzles of okonomiyaki sauce, as well as drizzles of mayo. It's use QP, it's like the best, and then just sprinkle a load of Katsuobushi flakes on top, and it's freaking epic. So good. Dragonfly. Okay. Nope. And yo, Pidge man, how's it going, dude? Hope you're doing it well, good sir. Yeah, it is Bonita Flakes. Yeah, it's the same thing. As far as I know, Katsuobushi and Bonita Flakes are just different names for the same thing, isn't it? But yeah, I had some because for making miso. I've got like a bag of wakame as well and stuff. The issue is the silken tofu. Because you have to use, if you want tofu, you have to use so much. I mean, like, you don't want that much in just like a single bowl of miso. But you do want a bit. But you have to use an entire pack at some point. I have no idea what that stands for. No. I think I just found repeating Dreadnought battle system 2 fights in 10 minutes. Ooh. Hells yeah. Frickaroony. I was just thinking, was I going to check something? I've completely forgotten what it was. You'll have to remind me if I was, chat. Calling you guys chat is now just making me think of XQC in Meat Canyon's videos to chat. Come on, chat. Try chat. Every other word he says is chat. Oh, here we go. Nagwan. How do you get the Centaur fighters? Last time I came across one, I blew it up. Oh, freighter, sorry. I believe... I don't know, because I haven't actually tried to get one. I expect you prevent it from warping by taking its engines out. And then you damage it to a certain degree, and then you can land on it, but I don't know for sure. Right, let's have a look. There's lots when I've been far enough away to pulse there. The American colonial period had an item called Stockfish. Yes, I'm very interested in Stockfish. So Stockfish, it's either Ethiopia or Nigeria. I think it might be somewhere else. Where Stockfish is like it's like the most sought after ingredient. Beat with a hammer, yeah. So like that's what they do there. Like they so Stockfish is cod that has been dried in like outside without salt or anything, but it's only possible to make in the winter in particularly cold and dry environments. So this basically allows you to completely dry it naturally without it getting going bad, basically. So you get this cod, including the head and everything. They just take the guts out. But it's like, and it's like super concentrated flavour, and it lasts forever. The reason that it's got big in Africa is because it was sent originally from Norway as, I think it's Norway, not Sweden, from Norway as part of their relief efforts for the area. It's like the whole world, like a load of countries sent a load of relief, and they sent Stockfish because it's easy to store for long periods and stuff like that. And the locals loved it, and now they're the biggest importers. Like most of the export for Stockfish goes there, and like they're the biggest customers. And it's like a whole thing, like whole status thing there as well, because it's obviously expensive. And yeah, I'd really like to get my hands on some and make some soups and stuff. I bet the Northern Water tribe knows how to dry fish in this fashion. Yeah, probably like I imagine like the Arctic, those around the Arctic Circle probably, like even use like seal blubber and stuff, whale blubber. They'll probably do a similar thing with some of that. Might be tricky with fat though. As far as I know, actually, like Inuits actually eat whale blubber raw, don't they? As well. I mean, it's hard to get firewood in such locations. In certain parts of it, I'd have thought. That's supposed to be a Last Airbender joke. Okay, I didn't know if Northern Water Tribe was something to do with like the Arctic Circle. I just assumed. And then they're nice out of you and me. D-hole. Dragonfly. Nope. Son of a... Not having much luck here, are we? Hey! Just to say that. Oh, it's shit. It's terrible. It's also a firefly. Ew. Right, so finally a Mercenaries Guild. Hashtag fear. Huzzah! Get that Mercenaries Guild reputation. Then we got like 9 of us. Well, it's complicated. Ooh, new rankage. Wardrobe dress is very much based on Arctic indigenous clothing. That's supposed to get deleted? Oh, what? Did it? I can't see any... It's possible it held... It's possible it held something that's banned. In fact, that's the only way it would have just been automatically completely deleted and not shown up. I have no idea what you said that could have done that. Try rephrasing it. If it uses the word dies, don't use that word. For various reasons, I have them to prevent spoilers. So let's restore point. It also only had 3 supercharged slots connected, so it was a bust anyway. To be honest, no. For Hyperdrive, 3's enough. We're focusing on getting the Hyperdrive up, so a 3 in an L shape is perfect. Because, like, having the cube will only give us 25 extra Lightyear range. It's like, it's hard to care about 20 extra. In fact, it's best to not have a cube for this. It would be better to have an elongated L or something, because for those for the 3 main ones, for that to make up the cube, you'd want to use the emergency warp drive, which will give a greater bonus to the 2 it touches, whereas the main hyperdrive module will only give a lesser bonus. So yeah. Yeah, there we go, yeah. Darth Strand. T-shape? Yeah, T-shape would work, yeah. So, basically, elongated L or T-shape, I feel like would probably be roughly the same. So you'd have... so basically, as like the L shape as part of the T, just ignore that one for starters. The L shape will have the 3 best modules you have. You have the emergency warp drive in to make it a cube. You then put the main hyperdrive in the other supercharged slot, and then put the extra like spectral class ones touching the other highest value modules in the cube. So that's basically how you do it. Sunspot wing. Uma. What bother with the Lightyear range anyways? Get the glyphs and jump. Or why bother with an Explorer in that case? I like having a maxed Explorer. Just for exploring generally. Oh, we have an L. 247 now. Terrible. Did I already check this one and forget? Yes, I did. For goodness sake. I reloaded so I could go and do this again. Welcome back, Swordman. May as well redeem that. Hammer card stripping is hard. Giggity. Back again. Sword is back. For the win. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Do 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 do. I've had friggin' Red Hot Chili Peppers to my head as well for a few days. I think it's actually called the Zephyr song or something. What's your biggest jump, Zane? I can hit... I wanted to tell you the other day, so let's do it again, it won't take long. So actually, I'll do it on screen so you guys can see how I'm doing the maths. Fly away on my Zephyr, I feel it more than ever. Und in this perfect weather, we'll find and blaze together. Right, I'm making this as big as I can so you guys can see it easily. Right. Shabba. So, to work this out, we'll basically be doing each module. So, if we imagine that T-shape I was on about, we have the first module is, I believe 320 is the highest we can get from X class. I'll just confirm this. So, No Man's Sky X class Hyperdrive. No Man's Sky Wiki, Hyperdrive upgrades. X, what to do? So, range 320, yeah. So, if we assume we have the max range, so we do 20. We'll also... oh, I can't do parentheses on this calculator. There we go. So, we're definitely going to have multiple parentheses. So, 320. Then we'll multiply that by the supercharged bonus. So, multiply by 1.25. Then, we'll close that first parentheses. Then we'll multiply that by the adjacency bonus. So the adjacency bonus will be this first one will be touched on two sides. It will be touching the advanced emergency warp drive, as well as another of the excess modules. So this will have two greater bonuses. A greater bonus for additive is 6%, so this is 1.12 for the bonus. So 2 6s is 12%. Close parentheses. Plus, open parentheses twice again, and we'll basically repeat this, except we have a few different things there. So we'll just set this at 1.25 for the supercharged slot. Close parentheses, we'll also multiply that again. But this time, this is going to be touched by more modules. So this is the next module that is touched by the two other X-Class upgrades, as well as the main core hyperdrive and a lesser hyperdrive. Thinking about it, all of them will have this. So that 1.2 is actually different. Oh, I can't alter this on this? What? I mean, it's annoying. I mean, I can fix this, but I just have to alter it. That's very annoying. I'm not used to. I normally use one on my phone. It's much easier. So I'll show you with this one. Anyway, each of these modules. So this one will be times. It'll have 2 greater bonuses and 2 lesser. So we can fix this actually with the last one. It's fine. Because it doesn't actually matter. So this will have 2 greater, 2 lesser. A lesser is 5%, a greater is 6%. So 6 plus 6 is 12. Then 5 plus 5 is 10. So 22. So 1.22. Close parentheses. Next module. So plus double open parentheses again. So this time it'll be 320 for the last X-class module times 1.25. Close parentheses times. We'll now do this with 2 greater and 2 lesser again. So similar to the other one. So 1.22 times 1.22. Then we'll add on the extra 100 from the main drive. So plus. This is the main drive, which will also be supercharged. So in the T shape. So 100. Oh, annoyingly. I'll just have to do it separate. I didn't add 2 parentheses. So 100 times 1.25. Then close that. Plus, now we're going to have to make up for that mistake. So 100, 2 open parentheses, 100 times 1.25 close parentheses times 0 because we're adding it on and not doing the normal 1 point whatever. So we need to add for this a single lesser upgrade. So times 1. Oh, balls in fuck. Can I just delete that? Yes, thank you. 0.05 for the lesser bonus. Close. Now, is that everything? No. Plus 50. So 50 is from the extra module, the bobblehead, which just will not gain adjacency from anything. So it's literally just 50. That is all the things before the main bonus. So if we equals that 1,605, we'll then times that by 2.2. So multiplied by 2.2 for the bonus equals 3,531.55 plus 1. So I think that is correct. Because I couldn't make alterations is a bit annoying. You can't really see it very well. So from this, the maximum possible bonus for an explorer with the ultimate max bonus and ultimate max upgrades is 3,532.55. Or it's actually 3,533. That should be right. Never focused this much even in my college. What are you calculating about? The maximum hyperdrive bonus possible on an explorer. This will be X-Class Explorer with the max bonus. And the supercharged slots in a T-shape. Tested my Explorer and the difference between using 4 supercharged slots and 3 on a T-shape on my Explorer was like 68 light years. Yeah, it's very little. It's 25 before bonuses come in. And if you have it separate, like, what's 5% of 320? So, 16. So yeah, you'd be better off purely for hyperdrive range to put the hyperdrive core in the separated slot than have it touching the best module you have. Because the hub thrust slot will give it 25, the touch will give the highest module 16. If you're in a position where you're giving 2 modules, then that'd be fine, but that's not going to happen with Hyperdrive. I would personally just use that extra slot for a weapon or something, and just not have the extra 68 Lightyears. So of course, like if you what you'll lose out completely by doing that is 25 times 2.2, 55. But that's just not having the module total. Obviously, if the module's in the T shape, then you're missing out on 25 times 1.0. No. $25 plus 320 times 0.05 equals 41 times 2.2, 90.2. But these are different circumstances to what was mentioned just. Anyway, I think that's enough math. Shabbat. Lovely. Zane, is that plus tax? Yes. Did I check this one? Did I reload again? Let's check. So you're handing in the last 3. I didn't reload. Let's just leave. We can give the 3 the next one we see. Could you also think they should be tied to your Steam Hello Games account and Steam save? There's better theoretical max on Explorer. That's the thing, that is also theoreticals, because while we have seen like max explorers, so like 221 explorers or whatever, as far as I know, that is actually possible to obtain in game. That could be rounded up, and that might influence that number by 1 or 2 light years. So, like, if you're off by 1 or 2, don't be annoyed. Yo, Surfgate, how's it going, man? Big hugs from Brussels, long time ago, but still here. Awesome to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. How did everything go? You were giving you've been giving loads of tours and stuff and all that jazz. Hope you're doing well, though, man. Fly away on the foot, feeling more than ever. And in this perfect weather, if we fly, find a place together. Then be looking for the 3-star systems. One will just catch my eye. Not enough NMS. Modules can also be rounded up. Modules that say plus 320 light years can actually be as low as 319. Yeah. Voschnitz. And of course the actual maths takes into account the actual number, not the rounded number. Rounding is pretty much entirely for our visuals. I mean, not entirely, but a lot of the time. Testing arms. But one thing many may not realise is that, say, the bonuses on multiple ships and such that you see, those are actually like 8 decimal place numbers. Floats, one might say. Is it 8 or 16? But they are large floats, which basically mean they are like way more exact than you think. So like, you can have one that says 47, you can have one that says like a number in the game, and another one that says the same number, but really their actual bonuses are like 47.98546777 versus 47.96877, so forth. You know, it's like and these differences do matter when it comes to the massive numbers that DPS ends up becoming, or Hyperdrive light range and stuff like that. Do you see the Eclipse photos I posted in your Discord? Ah yes, I did spot those. It's rather cool. Was this that death clips you were on about last week? And in this perfect weather, we'll find our ways together. When we take this firefly haulage, we will see that it is not as good. I don't hate that layout. Oh, let's check. Nope, terrible. Yeah, not horrible. Shabba, nope. Check the multi-tool Aroonies. But yeah, Darth, you definitely seem to know your stuff. A-class actually looks pretty cool. That's a starter pistol, by the way. It's not experimental. It looks like it, but the bonuses are different. So this is more like the actual pistol I have. Like there, see? Cool though. We blind find one place together. Then, shabbity skibbity. You mean because of rewards? I think they should be tied to. Oh, so yeah, what was that about? Jazz Vision, yo, by the way. I know where the saves are, just was not sure if completing expedition progress in a different location. I think it is. So, Jazz, when I had my Windows install corrupted. This was either last year or the end of the year before. And I had to reinstall Windows. Unfortunately, I lost all of my No Man's Sky screenshots in the process. So, over 2 mistakes, or 1 mistake on my part and another due to it replacing, I lost over 12,000 screenshots. All of my screenshots ever. Which is very annoying. Anyway. When I reinstalled Windows, reinstalled the game and stuff, and I always back up my saves, so I had that, and I put the save back in, I'd lost all expedition rewards that I had previously gained. So I think it is stored with the PC banks and stuff. Somewhere. Probably not PC banks itself. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to find the Google though. Backups is for sissies. Backups is for people who want to be able to play their launch save still 8 years later. And that's the only reason I can. Yo Adrian, how's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. Shouldn't have remembered the bloody Chili Peppers song. It's now forever stuck in my head again. Find a place together. No, this is the one I was just in. Son of a whore. The hardest part of letting go. Yeah, I drove 1,300 miles, seeing my first full Eclipse with 3-minute totality. They were taken with the Samsung S21, no tripod, no lens other than the phone zoom. Holy crap, 1,300 miles, that's insane, dude. Mag, you wouldn't say made or not for an Eclipse that tells you. Ah. What the stir? Weird way to pronounce that. Yo, MS, they have to do something for travelers who make all 255 galaxies. How about a bonus jump ship like the freighters. Oh, jump ship like the freighters 5000. Like, yeah. I mean, that'd be cool. That would be a cool thing to track. Ah, my sour demonade is finished. I'm so annoyed I only have one of those. I actually like it better than sour beauty pie. It's amazing, because I freaking love sour lingonberry. Shit's good. I need to get used to the new space stations. A lot of differences in my old database. That's the way it is. So, difference-wise, the main differences I can think of really is just like there's only one terminal instead of two, and there's two multi-tool cabinets now. I'm not sure what else is really different, other than obviously the vendor. I mean, for like tracking things. Like, the vendors do have different quantities of things in now, like more S-Class and stuff. So if you were tracking that, that's a big deal. And the guilds have items now as well. The VIP rooms. Oh, I never bothered with those, so... Yeah, I did see a lot of people are annoyed that there's no Atlas Pass 3 rooms now. Do you want to get to all galaxies? You can jump from anywhere in the galaxy to a point near the center in one jump. Yeah, I just use the portals to go to the right system and jump off point. Happy days. Any thoughts on which files I need from PC banks? We'll have a look in a sec. It only takes a second to look at that. Nope. Boodly diddly diddly doo 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 no doodly diddly diddly doo 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 diddly boodly diddly diddly doo 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 doo. Freaking Halo. How is Halo still memed this far after from the actual original like theme thing? Right, let's quickly well, I'll get in the ship actually, just Taylor. Right, let's quickly check this. So I'll bring it up on screen so you guys can see. Once I found it, of course. Right. Actually, how much? I'm trying to see if there's anything that I don't want people to see visible. Nope, it's fine. Right. It won't be that. It won't be super crazy visible. You won't be able to really see it much. You know what? Here. So, it is in local disk, C, or whatever hard drive you put your Steam games in. Then Steam, or if it's on the local, it'll be program files. Steam, Steam apps, common, No Man's Sky. Then it will be under binaries, not game data. Game data will have the PC banks. Binaries will have the settings. So, look in settings, TK graphics, game settings, user settings, HDR. So let's check these out real quick. We'll want to open with Notepad or something, or Atom. I'll use Notepad because everyone has that. See if I can find anything here. Flight sensitivity, this is basically game settings, user settings, yeah. So yeah, this tracks scene substances, scene technologies, scene products. Good lord. How much further is this going to go? Unlocked wiki topics. Unlock titles. There we go. So, for the unlock titles, you could literally just, I imagine, just edit in the ID for these titles and give yourself new titles. I wouldn't suggest doing this. So this is basically account level stuff. Expedition Poster 08. So I expected to this unlock specials. So build BUI tent. Or is this to do with... Let's see if the ship's there. It'll probably near the end. Expo Worm Hat Cape. Ah, here we go. Unlock season rewards. Here. So these specials are probably to do with Twitch. Or just from the store itself. Unlock season rewards. Oh, here's Twitch. So that the specials would be the store itself. Stuff you built with Quicksilver. Season rewards will be Expedition. So Expo Banner, Worm Hat, Decal. See if we can find the ship. S10 Part 4. No idea what that is. Ship 1 would probably be the Pioneer Golden Fighter. S10 Part, Decal, Bucket House, Fire Pit, Cape. Ship Pirate. Was there an Interceptor? Yeah, there was, wasn't there? There might be that. Although Pirate, though? I'm not sure. Maybe it's a different one. Ship 9. Expedition Ship 9. I don't know if that might be it. Unless there's a Ship 10. So it'll be somewhere. Ship Rogue. Don't know if it's that. You can probably find this somewhere online. Because I haven't got all of them. Is Unrise listed in there? No, I've... And then, yeah, this is the Twitch rewards. You could likely alter this file to give yourself the rewards. So the file in question is GC user settings data.mxml. You can alter it with Notepad. It is found in by going to wherever your Steam games are held. For me, it is the default, which is your local disk. So C drive, program files, x86, Steam, Steam apps, common, No Man's Sky, binaries, settings. So hopefully that helps. I was just showing where the rewards are kept for the account bound. So the fact it's here and not in a save file is why I lost access to all my previous Quicksilver and Expedition rewards. Because it's kept in this file and not, to be able to redeem them further. If you already redeemed it, it'll be on that, but in the save file. But yeah, no worries, Jess. Right, next system. Hold on. There we go. Hiding your shuttle back there, so in general, I'm not complaining at all. I saw that no VIP room. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I think the overall, I think they're far superior than to what they used to. We got some extra stuff as well with like the ship building. I prefer the layout as well. Obviously, it's different, so it takes a second to like get used to. But like everything's closer together. You haven't got to hop from one side to the other anymore. So yeah, I really like them. Oh, there we go. Bibaton. Bibaton. Oh, I've just got boring water now. Yo, Lies Peter, man. Good having you, dude. Hope you have a fantastic end to your weekend. And a great start to your new week. Shidezu. That's a nice blue. No more backroom bush, this is true. No more potential deuterium from backroom areas. I used to reach into the back room to grab me some rare elements, but you know, not anymore. Is an expedition happening soon? We have no idea. We don't know when the next one is. With the rate they put out these 2 updates, right, we don't know if these 2 updates were actually supposed to be 1. If they were supposed to be 1, I wouldn't expect an update until the summer one. However, if they were meant to be released like this in such quick succession, I would not be surprised if there's another extra little one in May or start of June. And with the main summer one coming around end of July, August. When you Scooby-Dooby all up on the Scooby, when your Scoob just happens to doob. Away on my Scooby, gonna Scoob the doobie. Scoob boo 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 boo. The doobie. Nah, come on, give me better. Actually, wait, was that 220.9? I have to see, so it does. I have to see it. Would you look at that? Oh, 272.9. That's pretty damn close. So 276 is the max when it's supercharged. Oh, multi-toolaroos. Multi-toolaroony-doo. Multi-toolaroos. Boom, 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 boom. We'll never know, you might find an S-class in one of these cabinets. Finding an S-class would be pretty much the tits out there. Probably an expedition is next in my suspicion. I mean, yeah, I think there'll definitely be an expedition with whatever it is. Whether it's only an expedition or a small update, an expedition or what. I don't think it'll be anything big until the summer. But if they want to get 4 expeditions in again this year, which I have a feeling they might do 3 again. If it's 4, there'll definitely be an expedition before the summer update. Because there's no time to get another 3 in otherwise. If it's 3, which I think is more likely, then it's very possible there won't be one until the summer one, and then we'll have another one in October. It all depends if we have an update at all before the big one, because it will just shift things a bit. Pardonnez-moi. Plus, with Light No Fire coming around, they might. It's more likely to, generally float toward less updates. Yeah, we had the Omega Expedition update. Oh no, sorry, yeah, we had Orbital after the Omega. My brain was farting then. It wasn't very successful. I would go back to 4, but Expedition rewards were really lackluster for Omega. Lots of pets, so fewer expeditions with better rewards is still a win. Plus, it gives them the chance to do that 4th Redux if they're not doing full availability to the old ones. By doing the 4th Redux, I thought that was a really good idea last year. fourth one allowed people to get the Pioneer ship and everything. Very red, isn't it? Ultra light living hill. When you Scooby on the doobie, and your doob just has to scoob. Nope. Nope. In the name of love. Before you scoop my doob. Dang it. Norp. No Mercenaries Guild again. Check the multi-12. Multi-2. Oh, check the multi-2. Oh, chickadee. Nope. Awful. Vomit-inducing C-class. Who wants to even consider it? Oh, 15. Ah, he's going half an hour early. We shall raid him at past. Not generally, no. The closest thing I drink to that is G Fuel. I tend to have one or none a day. Unless I've like had no sleep, I never have more than one. Yo, Matthew Hanzo, how's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. Scoop on my doobie duffer with scuba boy. And in this Scooby weather, find a place together. I know, I can get that song out of my head. With Men at Work. Overkill. Such a good song, man. Freaking love that. I always end up making my voice crack though when I try and go up an octave. Don't fancy doing that on stream. I pushed it 15 minutes. I missed some. Oh, sorry, yeah. Basically, yeah, it's like 9:30 for me. You kept saying how long from now? We said 45 minutes, an hour and 45. I thought it was right, but maybe, I don't know. I'm fine with crossover though, man. Like, it'd just be, I won't be rain till half an hour in there. Shock and awe, yo, how's it going, man? Just having a nice day, woot. So, well, when exactly are you going live, Sword? Because with this being your first stream in ages, I don't mind ending a bit early to raid you. Do. Cool. Yeah, just let me know when then. I can get to sleep. I think about the complications of diving in too deep. Possibly the something. Say complications first, actually complications then. Especially I worry over situation. It's such a relatable song, this is. It'll be alright. Perhaps it's just the imagination. Yeah. Peace. Do. Night after night, my heartbeat shows the fear. Ghosts appear and fade. Do we have a mercenary girl? We do not. Back another day. Do. Yes, I know the friggin' acoustic solo in my head. There's a really good version of the song. I would recommend. For some reason, his names come out ahead. What's the dude from Men at Work's name? The singer. And yes, right. So I'm only 2.5 episodes in to the Fallout series, and it's amazing. I'm trying not to rush it. I don't want to just binge it all in one go. So much I was trying to enjoy it. But I definitely want to be done by next Sunday though. Colin, that's it. Colin. Damn it. Colin Hay. Yeah, Colin Hay. So if you search on Google, Colin Hay, Overkill, one of the top options will be him doing a live acoustic in a radio station's like booth. It's really good, man. It's like so many years after he originally recorded this song, and but like he nails the friggin' what's it? I said it a few minutes ago. Octave, yeah, he nails the octave shift. Like it's so impressive. It's ridiculous. His voice is amazing. And yo, Beebs, how's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. Day after day. Oh, man, I'd love to have the presence his voice has. Some guy needs a shave. I do. I really need a haircut as well. As you can see, I've got just all this. Like a full-on redneck at the moment. The hat, long hair, but as my hair gets this long, as you can see, it curls up at the back. It curls when it starts to get to almost shoulder length. So it's the first episode today. Hells yeah. I mean, I have thoughts on the series so far and would like to talk about it, but there's so many people in chat who haven't seen it yet. I think it's way too early to talk about spoilers, personally. We'll start calling you Cheetus. Oh, Cletus. Cletus, a slack, Jody, you're cool. What's going on around her? What? He also did a version of Overkill with the Kwai YouTube channel. I don't know if I've seen that. I've seen a number of versions of it, because I really love that song. But like, I don't know if I've seen that one. I've not watched it yet. Will be Tuesday as free. Hails yeah. See that right? You go, yeah, Beebs. He's going live after. We be reading the Swordage. It's a friggin' event, this is, man. Do, 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 do. It'll be alright. Perhaps it's just day after reappear. Do 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 do. Night after it shows and goes disappear and be. We started today's Zane. Hails yeah. Wasn't it prophecy or something that promised one returning and never assumed it would be Sword? Yeah, it's I mean, we're actually, yeah, Sword, you should have done it on Easter. I suppose some people would probably offended at that one. And just opened it up with, I have returned! What number are you trying to hit, Zane? 2 on the nose. Yeah, that's fair. I suppose some people were like, that's a bit arrogant, mate. Come on. So I'm trying to get a minimum of an L-shaped supercharged slot and like 216 plus Lightyear bonus. Obviously 221 would be freaking amazing. In fact, I think it does need to be more than 216. 218 plus, I think. Do 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 do. Overkill. Come on. Oh. Out of jump range. Well, screw you, you bloody shiting bastard. Look, with your jump range and your whatnot. Scoop after doob, reappears. Oh, do you scoop it when you doob it, or do you doob it when you scoop? My friend, my friend's got a girlfriend and he hits that bitch. He tells me every day. He says, man, you really gotta lose that chick in the worst kind of way. That's an awful start to a song, isn't it? I've never really thought about how bad those lyrics are. She sits on her ass, he works his hands to the bone to keep the debt collectors at bay. Of course, the song does switch to the other one. My friend's got a boyfriend, man, she hates that dick. She tells me every day. It's an Offspring song for anyone who's curious. And I think, like, the chorus is, I won't pay, no way, nah, why don't you get a job? Oh yeah, crap, and well, I guess it ain't easy doing nothing at all, oh yeah. Good lord. The Zame's NMS sing-along, yeah, I've got all the songs in my head today. There's a really old guy who has set up a stream. I feel so bad for him. I'm gonna let him try and stream today. My humility know no end. Me arrogant, let me tell you, I'm the most humble guy ever. The most humble. I'm so humble, guys. No one is more humble than me. SoCal fan of Offspring, love them. Hells yeah, man. Offspring are playing a friggin' download this year. I've seen them once live and it was a download the previous year and it's so good. That's the thing, I'm not sure if I can even go this year, it's so annoying. I'm hoping to at least get a day ticket. I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss Offspring. There's so many good bands as well. Baby Metal's playing. Nope. Oh no. Scoop after doob, reappear. Oh no, my tummy rumbling. I got rumbling tummy. Hey, mercenaries again. I can put the last 3 pirate transponders in there. That's a B class there, buddy. That ain't no pace class. Oh, that ain't no sword class either. Yeah, for those who don't know, sword class is a... it's like the best of S class. Of course, Zane class is the best of X class. What can I say? You know. Just saying. Oh no, really? I heard about this. Something give Walker Brain. And then you can just donate it back. Mordite. Oh, why not? Huzzah! You youngsters and your whoomp music, you shouldn't listen to. You should listen to more Glenn Miller. Glenn Miller. I don't know where to start with. What the hell? What type of music is Glenn Miller's music? We just need the words and the bouncing ball across the screen. Yes. Mine for I did all the upgrades. Can I tell what mine was for I did all the upgrades? I don't understand. Sorry, what do you mean? Your streams always feel more confident playing when I learn from you. Oh, hell's yeah, no. Awesome sauce. Glad I can be of some service. Shit is it. Let's help Zane get to 100k subs by hitting that like, whoop whoop. Thank you, ANCAP. My dude. Oh, there we go. Can you sing the chorus part of True by Spando Ballet? Oh, what is that? All I'm thinking is true. I can't think of the rest of the song. Has anyone got any lyrics to bring it up? Hey, we said 5 times, woot woot. Do 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 do. Yeah, okay, it's slowly coming back to me. I was definitely going to need some help though. I've been a huge fan of yours since your website, then later discovered you have YouTube and Twitch. Oh, hells yeah. Website first, that's cool. Good to know it's helpful in this way as well. As in for promoage. Are we in a friggin' like we might be in the ring of this planet. I hate sword class after 800 C-class mods being sacrificed to sweet Lightyear mods. Oof, yeah. That's brutal, man. Brutal! That's brutal, don't you know? We're going to be doing that soon as well on this rolling. And we're going to be rolling like an entire ship of modules. I might even do it ridiculously. Because like, as long as you got set up and you're tracking things well, you can do it as complex as you need to. It just takes more time. Oh, I didn't do the other holes. Anyone else think we aren't going to be getting any more major content? Oh, I think we will. There's only one thing I particularly care about though that hasn't been added. Which is player alliances. I still want that. So a lot of people like player alliances fit in with the ownable space stations. So basically alliances where an alliance can own a space station and therefore a system. You basically take over the system, and maybe the race could instead be replaced with the alliance. And this would happen, I think it would be awesome for that to happen in abandoned systems. Take over abandoned space stations. We can then build the stations up. We have complete, well, not complete control, but most control over like a guild hall within each station that we can build as an in a space alliance base. You then also have the ability to increase the economy of that abandoned system. Because abandoned systems obviously have a pretty naff economy with trade terminals and stuff, so you could invest in the economy by donating many different things as well as units. And I think for this to be good, it should be on a massive scale. One person should not be able to do it with any ease. So like someone who has a massive stasis device farm should still take them like a week or two to be able to get any sort of thing in this. So basically, in the guild hall, I think we should have guild banks. I keep saying guild hall because that's normally how it's done, but it would have to be alliance in this because of the guilds that already exist. We'd have a bank that basically holds items and units for that. You could have different, like in World of Warcraft, you have different like inventories within the bank that are given different accesses to different ranks within the alliance. So like basically people can donate towards alliance efforts, but only then officers of the alliance could take it out to then like upgrade the alliance. I think this upgrading should require insane amounts of units and parts. This is what I meant by one person should be able to really do it on their own, but they can, but it would take stupid effort. So like 100 billion units is required to upgrade the station to like the next economic level or something like that. Also, I think we should be able to choose at great cost the look of the station outside, and paint and stuff. This is what I would like. And this could be done massively without affecting almost anything. Could be done on top of what the game already has. Keep a notepad and did pulse and knife shield and HD every roll. Nice. Yeah, I think they are putting everything to line of fire. Yeah, I think it's a way too late in the game for that. The way we build up settlements, neat idea. Kind of. But I think the settlement system is way too limited, and I'd be a bit disappointed if they did it to that level on the stations. If you mean what I've just said doesn't change the content, I mean that was never the intention of my thoughts. I would like that system to be in the game. That's it. That's just the one thing I feel like the game is missing for me. Notepad and did pulse and knife shield and haste every roll. Yeah, S-hole. So make sure. So just that one left. Nope. Check the multiples before we go. So yeah, I need to make this before we do it, but I want to make a little mini tool, like spreadsheet tool that everyone can use for tracking. Just make it way easier. I think I'll use Google Sheets so that I can actually use custom. I normally use Excel, but it'd be easier for everyone if it's on Google Sheets. I can just make a copy. Plus, I can use custom functions on Google Sheets. Day after day reappears. Yo, John, man, how's it going, dude? Should days do you a good sub? Star system. What? Hungry? 6. Hungry. I'd opened my dang vape and not filled it. Hopefully it hasn't leaked. Shabba-dabba-ba-doodly-doo. Happy Sunday to you. I've missed it. Drake not doing a sequel to NMS. I think they'd make a lot more money this time. I know, I feel like Night Empire kind of is that. And they've always said they never wanted to make a sequel. They just wanted to build on No Man's Sky. They've made so much money with all these updates anyway. The game sells a massive amount each time. So, Sword, when are you going live, sorry? Is it in 5 minutes or 20 minutes? I'm off, need some sleep, but don't forget to like. Thank you, Serve Command. It was awesome to see you, dude. I hope you have a friggin' epic sleep, and your coming week is as satisfying and fulfilling as the last. Should I say? 5, cool. Hi-oh. While we're on the subject of awesome music, one, I always like to mention every so often because they're actually just so good, but they're not that big outside of like a few areas in America. Humphreys McGee, frickin' awesome. I'll actually type the spelling in chat. Highly recommend them. They are basically a jam band. And their music it's kind of like jam slash like what's that kind of metal called again? Oh, not metal, like rock, progressive. It's not prog rock. Like prog jam jazz, actually, would be a better way to describe it. And if you ever want to get your creative juices flowing, it's your rancid saying, then I would recommend giving the album Anchor Drops a go. It's a really good album. I've listened to it so many times. It is redonkulous though. And interestingly, well, interesting to me, probably not to you guys, but I'm going to say it anyway. Strap in. I actually heard about this band via getting like 2 or 3 of their albums for free from... I can't remember his name. Wait. It's bad. Right. I think it's Dan. Oh, it might be Matt. Maybe not Matt. Right. Music. Okay, right. So, back in the day with Red versus Blue, when Rooster Teeth was a website and YouTube wasn't really a thing, I was very active on the website. Yeah, I've just left it. I was very active on the Rooster Teeth like forum and stuff, and like because they were pretty revolutionary when it comes to doing like social media spaces and stuff. It was really good. And the music dude, a dude who was in charge of the music in Rooster Teeth, gave out as like, I think he was friends with like one of the band members or something, and they would just want to get themselves out there a bit more, so they put like 2 or 3 of their albums, gave them to him to pass out to people on their website. They basically just yeah, and like turns out friggin' loved them. Oh, and that reminds me, there's a band called Ozma, which I haven't listened to in a long time. They're very good as well, because Humphreys McGee reminded me of them, and I actually sent it to that music dude, and he was appreciative. Which back then, when I was a kid on this website, I was like, no way, Senpai noticed me. Only build albums if it starts with Sanford and ends with... Oh God, Rooster Teeth, yeah. Rooster Teeth, sadly, is like... It's a shadow of its former self these days, isn't it? I think it's still a massive company, but... I think its time is passing, or has passed. But I don't know. That could just be my closed circle of perspective. Osric Tentacle, good band. Well, that sounds horrendous. I remember when there was just Usenet. Yeah, like this, like Rooster Teeth was around the same time as like MySpace. Rip Rooster Teeth. Yeah, I even have some like I even have a few Red versus Blue DVDs somewhere. I used to, of course, be like a premium member on the site so I could get the episodes a week early. Uma. Nope, don't proceed, you bastard. Nope. Right, last one. Because Sword has now gone live. Oh, nope. And we want to... There we go. We want a radium. Oh, shit. Oh, no. It's a better one, though, but the Hyperdrive range isn't enough. Achtung Spitfire. Right. In that case, thank you all. Shadaisy. I remember when there wasn't Usenet, we had ColecoVision and Atari. Good lord. How's the tea? What? Oh, it's out to Gek. Hey, Sugar Tits, how's the tea? Tea boy! Of course, I had to leave as soon as I came. Giggity. Phrasing, yes. Right, so thank you everyone for joining. We're about to raid Sword, who is frigging streaming for the first time in ages. And I definitely want to give him a good welcome to back. Predates me, so I'm only so ancient. Yeah, I think Atari predates me as well. My father had an Atari, and my brother broke it before I was old enough to play on it, so very annoyed about that. Red vs Blue was epic. It was. Dual channel 264k-ish ISDN. God. I felt so gangster. Anyway, right, thank you everyone for joining. It has been a lot of fun. I'm going to set up this raid to Mr. Sword. So yeah, if you guys are up for it, it'd be awesome. If you've never seen Sword live before, you should join us, and just it's a lot of fun. Sword's a really cool guy, and he's very upbeat and fun and just awesome. So thank you everyone. Let's go and raid Mr. Sword. I'll catch you guys later, and yeah, have a great end to your weekend. Today's here. Actually, what is... Oh, my preview's so far behind. I'm just going to end it. Laters, guys.